and welcome. My name is Martin Harris from Yamaha, and I'm here today at Musician's Friend. We're going to be exploring the latest Yamaha digital workstation, Genos. I'm going to start by showing the most important sound for any keyboard player, which is the piano. You already heard the amazing C7 grand piano in the intro, but we have many pianos to choose from, including the top line CFX grand piano. And that fantastic piano is also enhanced by super quality DSP, which in this case is providing the soundboard of the grand piano, which you can hear. But with great sound quality, we also have great controllability. We have live controllers, 6 assignable knobs, 9 assignable sliders, and we even have a sub-display so you can really see all the values very, very clearly. And we can really shape and craft the sound exactly as we want to. So let's stay with the piano, but what I'm going to do is add some additional synth sounds now, and you'll hear exactly how we can control that sound. And when you're happy with that sound, you can store that in any one of the onboard 10 registration memories. That will save every single parameter. The Genos really inspires you to create and compose your own music. And we have 550 styles on board, which will give you the backbone to any arrangement. And these styles have really been simplified, but they are super high quality. So for example, we can take something with just some guitars, bass, and some drums. Okay, let's take another style. This time I'm going to choose a different time signature. We'll take a 6/8 unplugged, like so. But maybe we want to add some additional arrangement. In this case, I'm going to choose some content from the multi-pads. We have many guitar strums to choose from, which I can incorporate into my arrangement. So we can just, for example, choose a 6/8 style and combine it with a 4/4 strum guitar to create an effect like this. And let's take a pedal steel with that. All you need to do is now write a melody and some lyrics, and you've created your own song. It's that simple. One of the more difficult sounds to play for a keyboard player are guitars. But we have a built-in arpeggiator, which you did actually hear when we were doing some sound shaping a little bit earlier. But the arpeggiator is not just for synth sounds, but it's also for guitar strums, guitar riffs, such as this. And what's really interesting is the fact that we can combine different rhythmic elements and also different harmony. We can play a different chord with the left hand and right hand, which is exactly what happens in the real world. So let's just take a break pop. Okay, let's add the other guitar. really important part of the entire sound is the DSP, or digital effects. And with Genos, we can have up to 28 inserts, which you can assign freely. Now the quality is quite staggering. We can take maybe a guitar sound. I'll just show the voice gateway, which gives us an overview of all the sounds that we have selected. And in this screen, you can see the instruments, you can see things like octaves, EQs, and also the effectors that have been chosen. So for example, we'll take an electric guitar and first of all, we'll turn the effect off, which I can do using the touch screen. And again, by using the touch screen, I can turn that on. Now if I want to change a parameter, I can just press the image and blow that up, and now I can access any of the parameters. Okay, so that's the DSP for my right-hand sound, and in the style we have up to 11 inserts which are assigned to the style. So you can put things like compression on bass and drums, or distortions like you just heard on the guitars. So let's just start with some drums, and then we'll bring in the band. You will also have heard how amazing the drums sound. These are new Revo drums. We have sampled many kits in different environments, but these drums are super dynamic with up to 26 layers, for example, on snares and ambience, and also for the first time, wave cycling. So every time a drum is struck or a cymbal is struck, it will always play a slightly different sample, which creates added realism. So let's just take a vintage kit. Bit of a 60s vibe. From a 60s vintage open kit to maybe a 70s vintage mute with some added compression. Okay, let's go from a big powerful drum kit to something more subtle. How about some jazz brushes? Another really important sound for keyboard players are the organ sounds, and we have many organ sounds to choose from. I like a vintage organ sound. We can pull up the image on the screen, like so, and we have full control with the sliders. And to enhance the sound, we have a brand new rotary speaker effect with added dirt and drive, which is a lot of fun to play. Not only do we have amazing acoustic kits, but we've also included a whole host of 80s drum machines and 80s synth sounds. Whilst we're in the 80s, I'm going to play one of my favourite 80s synth lead sounds. And with the joystick controller, we have great added expression and controllability. On the back panel of Genos, we have a 1/4-inch XLR combo jack, which provides phantom power so you can connect a high-quality studio condenser mic. You can record your vocals directly into Genos, and that's exactly what we've done here. And I'm using the multipads to link to those audio files, and I can incorporate that into my arrangement. For anyone who wants to create a movie score or film music, we have a whole palette of orchestral voices of the highest quality. And I'm going to start by showing you one brass sound here. It's a flugelhorn. You really need to listen to how the instrument is expressive. Even the joins are super realistic. From brass to strings. The Genos strings have a cinematic approach, whereby the violins are panned hard left and right. We have the violas, cellos and contrabasses sitting in the middle. These strings have great ambience and also a little bit of vibrato. They really are great to play on the keyboard. And if we want to create an instant movie score, we can select a free play style and just simply make something up. And the free play style allows you to play in rubato mode. No drums, no rhythm. It's free. So there you have an instant movie score. But we do feature an onboard 16-track sequencer, so you can build up your arrangement track by track. And when you're happy with that arrangement, you can then finalize that, master it, and record it to audio. With Genos Digital Workstation, we really can create, compose, and perform. But we're only touching the tip of the iceberg. There's so much to explore with this instrument. If you want to check it out, go to musiciansfriend.com.